for Soul Food, where we talk about everyday topics from a Christian perspective. I'm Devon.
I'm Sharon.
And I'm Elsa.
And today we're going to be talking about, from our last video, we talked about what to do when pursuing a Christian girl, and today we're going to give tips for what not to do.
What not to do. So I guess like practically what not to do. I've seen this personally with like my friends and stuff, and it really creeped them out. Is like using the God card. Saying like on the first date, like coming to the girl. I think first dates are more like just to get to know the person.
Yeah.
But first date coming in like, hey, I've been praying about you. Like this is my journal. Like this is a list of all the things that I've been praying about, and I believe you're the one. Or things like, oh, God says so.
Yeah.
Or like, God says the Lord that you're gonna be my wife. Oh no, that is a no.
That's very intimidating.
Yeah, please, guys, do not ever use like the God card. Like, I believe God spoke to me in a dream that you're my wife. Like,
Cause like, you know, like we can take this actually seriously. Because I think it may happen to some people, but like you don't have to tell me. You know, it's like who are you?
And tell the person maybe after you get married.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, okay, what do I do now? Like, do I listen to that?
Yeah, or
what do I do? Why can't you tell me? You know,
like what if the girl's like, oh well, that's not what God told me, so I don't know whose God is right.
Yeah,
Like
that's frustrating and kind of confusing. So it's better to just keep it after.
Yeah,
I think I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And any other thing that you guys think?
Well, one thing for sure is I notice a lot in Christian relationships, or in relationships in general, don't try to outpace God's timing.
Yeah.
Because you're eager. Like, and then again, God's timing is different for everyone. I know some people get married after a short period of time, and some people are together a little bit longer. But I think you have to be in His Word and talking to Him and praying to Him to know when the timing is, and not trying to outstep it, because His timing is always perfect. Yeah.
That's so true. And like, you know, the thing you say, my thoughts are higher than your thoughts, and my ways are higher. So it's very important to kind of like be aligned to Him. And some people are like, okay, but how do you know? I feel like in those times, you know, like God is not gonna let you like out of the blue. Like He's gonna let you know, whatever you have to do, and it's just up to you to see if it's like you want it your way or His way. You know? Be patient. Be patient.
That's
it's not
so important.
clocks. Yeah, and also pursuing multiple girls, like come on, come on. Like I know there's like a lot of choice out there, and you kind of like, you're curious, you want to get to know everyone, but like be mindful, because you're kind of tapping with someone's heart, you know, and like
that's so true.
Don't do that. I feel like it's important if you know that you want to pursue a girl, like, and you want to be serious, like you go back to intentionality when that we talked about last week. Go for one girl, you know, and if it's not that one, that I think you will figure it out pretty fast. And from there, you can go to another one, but don't try to like get too much girl at the same time, so you're gonna get yourself confused, and after it's just you're gonna end up with no one, because it's just like, okay, like what am I doing, you know? So don't try to pursue multiple girls, because that's not gonna take you anywhere close to what God has for you.
I also feel like that's a trust issue. Like you're trying to spread all of these little, just so one will sprout eventually, and that's not you trusting God that there is a girl out there for you. You're just trying to, play the girl.
You're trying to play it your own way, like not God's way.
And God doesn't need your help to like make things happen. Like He will make it happen, but don't try to like push it too hard, or like you know,
like take through the whole praise team,
like do something, or like you know, be at that place at that moment. Like don't, it's not gonna I did that. It's just not. Don't do it. And we want to give you like again like tips, you know,
like very
practical tips that you could use to not do.
Yeah.
You guys have any in mind?
I think one that comes into my mind like, very practically, when you are just starting this relationship or like just starting to talk to a guy, or maybe just starting like going on like dates to get to know each other better, like don't go around and like tell all your friends about it, like even before anything is official, because then I think it can be a little bit dangerous. Or even like from my friend, and she would tell me that even before they became official, like brothers and sisters from the church would come up to her and be like, hey, so you two are a thing? And it just confuses the girl, you know? It really confuses you if you like just tell everyone about it and people know about it, then even before it becomes official. I think that's just dangerous.
Yeah. That's true. When you're trying to involve too much people, it's not like you, her, and God anymore. It's like everyone's relationship.
Yeah, and everyone has something to say about that.
So it's important to keep it intimate. But also, guys, like, be yourself. It's so important to just be yourself. Like, don't compare yourself with like another of your guy's friend, and you're just like, oh, he did this, so I should do this. No, just be you. Like, if you're dorky, be dorky. If you're funny, be funny. Like, just stay the way you are. Like, don't try to like kind of hold this standard, and then once you're with the girl, you just like lower and like show your real face, and it's like, okay, who am I really dating? Like, who am I really courting? So it's important to just stay yourself, and then the girl will see if you're really the guy that she should be with, and at least you know. It's not like you have so much, because she's gonna be expecting, like, she's gonna expect you to be that person that you showed at the first date or whenever, so don't put that pressure on yourself. It's really not
so
worth
it's
it.
like know your identity and live in that identity, and then also don't let like the fear of rejection define who you are.
Yeah, that's true.
Or like say you're dating like an artsy girl, so now I'm gonna be an artsy guy.
Your identity constantly changes who you're dating.
Like, let's go to Pinterest.
Don't let your identity waver, and then the fear of rejection, like, it's a fear. Like, it's scary to put yourself out there and then to be rejected, but you have to know your identity in God first in order to not let that change how you pursue a girl.
I agree. I think, like, you should be in a place where you know your identity, that you know that, like, a rejection wouldn't, like, your identity wouldn't be shaken by a rejection.
Yeah.
Also, like, I always hear that. I don't remember the sermon, but like, rejection is progression. Like, if you get rejected, like, you're gonna find that person. Like, rejection is part of life. It's not just with human beings, with your job, with everything. So if we start by like, changing ourselves just because we don't want to be rejected, you're gonna end up in a hole. Like, it's just gonna be a mess.
Yeah. And think of rejection in this way. Oh, that's not the girl God has for me. Someone better? Like, what? Okay, then. Like, that's something to look forward to. It's like, you think this girl is amazing and she doesn't want to be with you, then there's someone better out there.
Yeah, that's a good word.
I'm thinking about it differently.
That's a good.
And also, just, just a word of encouragement, like, don't be afraid to pursue a girl, Like, if you're ready, and if you know you're ready, and you've talked to your leaders, and they, they believe that you're ready, then, like, go for it. Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. So this was so great to talk about. I know there's on the topic of
there's
relationship,
so much to talk about.
So much that we can talk about. But we would love to like get feedback from you and like different video ideas even for in the future when we want to talk more about like different relationships. But I think for our next video it'd be really good to talk about like community in the church. That's a big thing too.
Yeah.
So look forward to that next video, and until then, comment below, subscribe,